All right, let me get to our guests here from the Missouri Knights of Columbus Tootsie Roll Drive. This is a great event every single year, and in studio with us. For some reason, Dennis Kemp is refusing to talk. I think it's something he's emotional about the Rally Squirrel. But Dan Buck and John Appelbaum are here. Dan, what is your title, sir?
Good morning, Steve. I'm the executive director at the Cardinal Glennon Children's Foundation.
Well, thank you for the work you do every day.
Well, thank you.
And how about you, John? Give us your title.
I'm the state deputy for the Knights of Columbus in Missouri.
We just saw your attractive picture online a few moments ago.
A handsome fella, isn't he?
You really? Yeah, no doubt about it.
Sorry about that.
Stop it now. All right, now I have a brother who has special needs, so this always touches my heart because he grew up in a time where there wasn't the resources that there are available today. And frankly, we didn't live in a culture where everybody was as generous as they are today. And kids with special needs and folks with special needs really weren't cared for the way they are today. And I salute both of you because you're a big part of this.
Well, thank you very much, Steve.
Yeah, and without the Knights, Cardinal Glennon couldn't do what we do. I mean, we are the largest autism and developmental center for kids in eastern Missouri, and literally we're diagnosing up to a half a dozen kids a week with autism, and helping them with that early diagnosis is critical to helping them reach that full potential. And as you said, it's been a growing, evolving field, and it's been growing at Cardinal Glennon because of those 18,000 Knights who go out every year and peddle their Tootsie Rolls. They're our largest contributor as an organization and just do some amazing work. And we literally could not do the incredible work we do at Cardinal Glennon without them.
Yeah, and I should mention, too, my daughter works with autistic kids every day in a dedicated classroom, and they didn't have those in the 60s either. So the schools have come a long way as well. All right, John, where have you designated the Knights to appear? It's a Schnucks, Deerberg's, Walmart situation. Where else?
They'll be everywhere. We'll have more than 250 councils participating, which is more than 90% of our active councils throughout the state participating. So you'll see the guys in the yellow vest. They may be at Schnucks. They may be on the street corner. They might be at 7-Eleven. You never know where you're going to find us.
And, Dan, do we have a website piece of this where people can just donate right now?
Well, you can always go to our website, which is glennon.org, to make contributions and honor the Knights' efforts this weekend. But it's as simple as literally being out anywhere. These guys are all over the metroplex of St. Louis as well as in outstate Missouri. We even have Illinois Knight councils who are actively participating and making contributions to Cardinal Glennon as well. So you'll be inundated by yellow vest and Tootsie Rolls all weekend long during Columbus weekend.
And they can also go to our state website. It's www.mokofc.org.
Yeah, Moke, baby. Mokefc.org. I want to challenge people out there because, there's some people that have done really well, and maybe they're carrying a little extra cash in their wallet. Do we know, just anecdotally, what the record price paid for a Tootsie Roll is in this drive? Like somebody said, here's a hundo, or somebody wrote a check. Anybody know?
Man, that's a great question.
I did get a $100 bill several years ago, and that's the largest donation I've gotten.
Beat 100.
Beat 100.
Beat 100.
We like that. We've never seen one of those gold coins dropped in one of these things. And at the price of gold right now, that would be really special.
How about that?
that would be, we'd come back on your show and say, thanks to the Steve Cochran Show, we got a gold coin.
Yeah, the important thing is everything helps. We'll raise more than $600,000 in this one weekend, and 50% of it comes back to the state council to support the Knights of Columbus Developmental Center at SSM Cardinal Glennon Children's Medical Center. The other 50% goes right back to the local council so they can use it in their area for organizations that help people with developmental disabilities. It's just a great way for everybody to help.
Yeah, you talk about paying it forward, and anybody that's listening that's blessed with healthy kids like I am, this is how you do it. And it's so simple because, as you said, John, you guys are going to be everywhere. You can't be missed.
That's right. And you'll see us every year, and if you didn't know what we were doing, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, and I think that is the big kind of, and thanks to you, Steve, and other media outlets who are helping us get the word out. I think these Tootsie Rolls have been around, for a long, long time, and I don't think everybody always knows the incredible work that comes out of the drive. I mean, we're dealing not only with autism, but we help kids who have anxiety issues, cerebral palsy, depression, Down syndrome, other learning disabilities. And, it's a great resource that we have here in St. Louis that families who are experiencing these tough challenges have a place to turn, and it's because of those Tootsie Rolls. We can't emphasize that enough.
Yeah, and Cardinal Glennon is a world medical facility. It's amazing. And you think St. Louis, well, not a big town, not a small town, but the amount of the great medical minds in St. Louis is just incredible.
Yeah, and the cutting-edge technology and treatments that we're coming up with around these diseases. We're now able to diagnose autism as early as 5 and 6 months. And when you can get that early diagnosis, we literally are able to refocus that child's brain and their development and really rewire it as they're developing, knowing they have this complication. And we're seeing huge strides made in reducing the impact on that child when we're able to diagnose it earlier. So that kind of work's going on, that kind of research is going on right alongside the day-to-day treatment models that we have for hundreds of kids every week.
And, John, that's got to make you feel good about the generosity of your 18,000 members in this drive, because a lot of people go, well, we raise money every year. Are we really making any breakthroughs? And there's your answer. Absolutely.
Absolutely. And actually, there are more than 42,000 nights across Missouri. Probably half of them will be actively working in the drive this year. So those guys who may not even be in the St. Louis area, every year they can sit there and point to some specific things that are happening at Cardinal Glennon and know what their time is going to.
Well, I'll let you guys fly. We had some technical problems this morning, and these guys are nice enough to go out to breakfast and come back, and we appreciate that.
Well, Steve, we can't thank you and KTRS. You guys are running commercials, reminding people about those knights out there in their yellow vest, and it means the world to us to just get the knowledge out there of what the Knights of Columbus Developmental Center is all about and what this drive goes to support.
Well, it's the least we can do. Come on. All right, so the drive, October 7th through the 9th. Give them the bullet points again, fellas, so everybody knows. Look for a yellow vest, buy a Tootsie Roll. Is it that easy?
That easy.
And they'll be out there as early as tomorrow, and they'll be out there throughout Saturday and Sunday and Columbus Day weekend.
And let me just say, I'm an easy mark. I can't walk by anybody doing a nice thing and taking their time to help others. So anywhere I stop, you're good with me, and I'll stop traffic behind me until they kick in as well.
Where are you going to be this weekend?
I'm going to just drive around and look for yellow vests.
There you go.
Right,
Appreciate it, Steve.
I'm going to see if I can find an intersection where there isn't one.
There you go.
So, hey, great stuff, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you, Dennis, as well. Dan Buck and John Appelbaum. And one last time on the websites, fellas.
www.mokofc.org.
Or if you want to make a gift today, you could go to glennon.org.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for coming in. 10:23. Back with more in a moment on the Big 550 KTRS.